Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a garden update and taking you along to pick some vegetables. So this is my okra plants. As you can remember back a little while back, we had a freeze and we were really worried about these plants. But now they are producing okra and they look really good. So we are so happy that they're doing good now. Our puppies are out here playing and just rustling around. So we're going to do a crawfish boil this weekend, and we're really hoping to have this okra to make some gumbo with our leftover crawfish here soon. So these are our green bean plants. They are also starting to produce green beans. Last week we fried up some green beans. If you haven't checked out the fried green beans on my channel, go check those out. It is so good. So we're hoping to get more green beans. We didn't get that many last week, so hopefully we'll get more this week and we'll be able to make like a big pot of Asian green beans. Okay, so over here are some more of our squash plants. These are the yellow squash. The plants are really big and leafy, but we think that we might be at the end of the yellow squash season. We're not really sure, we'll just see. We've gotten a ton of yellow squash this year, and we've made all kinds of recipes with our yellow squash. So I like to use a knife to cut the yellow squash off the plant so that I don't harm the plant. And you want to go ahead and pick your yellow squash as soon as you see it's ready so that the plant continues to produce. So this is a good sized yellow squash. They are really good when you just kind of fry them up with some butter, or you can, do them with some sugar and boil them, or you can do things like casseroles. I've kind of shared some of that stuff on my channel as well. I do have a playlist called Cook With Me where I share some of that stuff. The yellow squash plants look so pretty. They have these big green leaves. So these are our cucumber plants. They have already produced a few cucumbers. Last night I had some cucumbers with ranch, but they're a little bit slower, so we're hoping that we get a little bit more this week. Our bell pepper plants have really taken off this year. They're smaller plants, but they have really big bell peppers on them, so I try to pick them as soon as they're ready so that it doesn't weigh down the plant. This year we've gotten tons of bell peppers, I think more than we've ever gotten, and they're really good and yummy. So I know I've been giving those away to friends and family because I just have so many, but bell peppers are good to freeze. So I've also done a lot of dicing and freezing of bell peppers. Our tomato plants are starting to come in. We've been having lots of green tomatoes, but we're starting to have red cherry tomatoes, and we've had a few red tomatoes that are a lot bigger. We had some BLT sandwiches last week. These kind of little tomatoes, or any tomatoes that are kind of rotten or have like bugs in them or something like that, I just throw them back into the woods. So we're getting lots of cherry tomatoes. We have the sweet cherry tomatoes and they taste so good with ranch. So our tomato plants have really gone kind of crazy. We've used some like garden ties and different things to try to help, keep them up, but they are just growing so quickly. These are some more of the cherry tomatoes. They're the main ones that are ready today. I did pick some green tomatoes. We have really big green tomatoes now, and we've been frying those. So I've been just frying a lot of vegetables as far as, having little appetizers and stuff. And it's a really nice treat to have every so often. I know we're going to have a ton of tomatoes come in probably next week, and so I'm already planning to make some salsa. Salsa is a really good way to use up your tomatoes. I like to do peach salsa. I mean, it's going to have lots of tomatoes and stuff, but I add in some peaches from the trees. I like to do mango salsa. I'll add in, jalapenos from the garden. Also, sometimes bell peppers. We have so many bell peppers, I'm sure I'll be adding them in. If y'all have any good bell pepper recipes, comment down below. I would love to know how you use your bell peppers. Look how pretty these bell peppers are, and they smell so good. Y'all know how bell peppers have that strong smell. They smell just like that, just a strong bell pepper smell. So I think we have like 3 bell pepper plants and 2 jalapeno plants. Our jalapenos are starting to come in, but they're not ready to pick just yet. But hopefully next week when we start doing the salsa, they'll be ready. And and that's what they look like right there. They're just all throughout. Our tomato plants are so big that they're kind of like nestled in between two tomato plants. We planted them in between. Usually they don't get like that, but this year our tomato plants have been huge. These are our snow peas, or our Asian peas, and there's quite a few of those. We usually just get enough every year to make a pot of them, so we're hoping that we get that many this year as well. We noticed that the plants were sort of kind of fallen over. We've had quite a few storms come through here. Almost every week we've had rain and storms, and I think one of these plants actually broke at one point. But as you can see, I'm still getting quite a few of the snow peas. So I just gather them up every day and put them in a Ziploc bag until I have enough. And when we have enough, we make a big pot of Asian snow peas. Here are some more of our squash plants. You can see those big leaves and the big stalks. They look so healthy. So here is a zucchini that is ready to pick. So I'm just going to cut it off. We've had a lot of zucchini. That's our main producer right now. We have a ton of zucchini, so I've been making zucchini bread. We've been doing things like grated zucchini. We do little things like fried zucchini. Fried zucchini is actually really good. I didn't really know how it would be, so I fried some like I do with my green tomatoes, and they were delicious. So we have some pumpkins and acorn squash. Sometimes I get them confused, so they're growing throughout. We have quite a few pumpkins, and I think we have a little bit of acorn squash. We already harvested one acorn squash this year, and we had it with some brown sugar, and it was really good. My sunflower plants are huge. They're taller than I am, and they still haven't flowered yet. So this is the harvest of everything that we picked today. As you can see, these are all of the different goodies that we picked. It's not the biggest basket I've picked, but it is enough, and it is abundance for us. So here are our plums. They are also coming in, and I think they will be ready next week. Thank you all so much for coming along and picking my garden with me. If you're new here, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on our next garden update.